and welcome to another episode of the playonultra podcast. This is episode 51. What up, guys? What up?
What's going on? You know, same old.
So, Foehamner is at Fanime convention. Not sure if it is it for furries or something. I'm not sure, but
I hope not.
I doubt it.
He will tell us next week. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah. So yeah, what you guys been doing?
Overwatch.
I'm guessing so.
Literally haven't played anything else.
Have you guys streamed it?
I've streamed it, but yeah. I'm saving streaming until ranked comes out.
Oh.
Until what?
Ranked comes out.
Oh yeah. How long did they say rank was gonna take? A couple months.
Mid to late June. So, only a couple of weeks probably, 2-3 weeks.
Okay. I don't really care about the rank, to be honest.
I do.
I mean, are you playing ranked with like other people that you actually know?
With myself, but other people I don't care. I just want to play ranked.
Okay.
But you should have a lot of friends playing this, right? Your CS:GO guys.
They won't play an Overwatch.
Huh.
They see it as a threat.
People who are too entrenched in CS:GO won't change.
Although a lot of League of Legends people have been playing it.
Yeah, because obviously it's... But CS:GO is already an established shooter, so there'd be no reason for people who play CS:GO to switch to Overwatch.
Yeah. Although they are different games. I mean, Overwatch is a lot more fast-paced and...
I know, but they're not as different as LoL and Overwatch, for example.
Well, yeah. It's kind of the same idea.
I mean, if you play CS:GO and you've spent so much time playing CS:GO, I don't see why anyone would switch to Overwatch unless they've been really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Did they say how many people are in the game right now?
No, I don't know about right now. There was 10 million in the beta.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's close to that.
Maybe a couple million or something. I'm guessing it's in the millions.
I'd say about half of the people who played the open beta probably bought the game and playing it now. Yeah. With how long it takes to find matches, it takes me 4 or 5 seconds to find a match whenever I want to find a match.
Nice. Yeah, it's just like queue time 2 seconds. As soon as you hit it, it's like in before it even hits 2 seconds.
So I can imagine. And I'm quite, like, I was worried that a lot of people were going to pick problems with Overwatch. But people have been singing its praises on a consistent basis, which I'm quite happy about.
Yeah, it's been getting like perfect scores. Quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few percent.
And one of the few games in a long time to actually deserve those scores. Or at least to some degree. Just a brilliant game. It's absolutely brilliant.
Best game this year so far?
Absolutely, by far. For what it's set out to do.
Nothing huge came out this year, right?
It's been well.
I don't think so.
Did Far Cry Primal come out this year?
Yeah,
maybe it's not that great, but it's big. I mean, AAA and shit.
I mean, just for what it's set out to do, Overwatch does its job better than pretty much every other game this year.
So far.
Even in the beta, it was polished to a T. It is one of the most impressive games I've ever played. Even like all the balance issues that I had in the beta, playing it more now, I don't really have a problem with any of the balancing at the minute, really.
Is there a new character?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I heard they were going to be announcing one last Monday, but they didn't.
I thought they were. I thought they were gonna add her in at launch or something. That's what I heard.
No, it was same old 21 characters. But it's still, 21.
Did they add any new maps, new game modes?
No.
Pretty much the beta.
In fairness, the director at Blizzard did say that the open beta was the finished product.
Right.
He said that. He said that they were going to change nothing for the final product on the open beta, apart from bug fixes.
Yeah.
But, it's I'm still happy with the variety though. There's 4 or 5, 6 different maps, 3 different game modes, 21 heroes.
Yeah.
Can't ask for more really.
The game is just super fun that it just doesn't matter that it doesn't have many game modes or maps or anything.
Yeah, I've had so much.
It's just
fun with
so
it.
polished.
I'm playing the shit out of Hanzo at the minute, man.
Do you guys? How's your playstyle? Do you guys switch?
Yeah.
Depending on the team comp?
Yeah, I do now. I actually
just
play
switch to-
Reinhardt or Bastion or Pharah if I have to choose one
I
of those
say
positions.
Pharah, Hanzo, or Genji.
Mm.
One of those 3 usually for me.
So-
I love Genji.
All the complaints are coming in about Bastion.
You know what?
I
though?
don't see the big
I played
problem.
Bastion, and people are not as retarded anymore, so they know how to kill him a lot easier.
Pharah, get to a Pharah,
Yeah,
and Bastion can't do anything.
you know, Bastion's really easy. Also, if you just sneak up behind him and he's in turret mode, he's dead. You just gotta be smart about it when it comes to Bastion. I don't think
Like,
he's really that
Quite a
strong.
few characters can counter him, like Genji with his
Genji.
bloody freaking.
Hanzo
Tra-
does insanely well.
Tracer
against
moves
Hanzo.
too fast for him.
Widowmaker. Yeah, Tracer's annoying. And what's his name? One guy does kind of I think is a little broken, just a little bit. That's Roadhog. He has a 3-hit combo that kills you in 1 shot, which is fucking bullshit for a tank.
Only if you're a damage dealer.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I never really use Roadhog, but whenever he catches me with a freaking chain, I die instantly. So
It's bullshit.
which is it? His secondary shot, the one where it's like
Yeah.
right.
He pulls you and then he shoots you and you're dead. That's basically all it takes. And I think that's a little bit too strong for a tank, especially for a guy who can heal himself back up and has a huge health pool. I think he just needs a little tweaking.
I would agree with you if it wasn't for the fact that without his chain hook, he's incredibly vulnerable. He's insanely vulnerable without his chain hook. If he misses his chain hook, if
He
you
sucks.
play McCree, for example,
Yeah.
and McCree will mow down a Roadhog.
and
if he
McCree
doesn't
is
have
pretty
chain
good
hook.
against Bastion.
I like McCree.
His secondary shot would probably kill him straight away.
Oh yeah.
No, it takes 2 fan of the hammers to kill Bastion.
McCreed is really good though against damage dealers. If he stuns you and boom, you're dead. Like he is
Because
really
I see
good, but it's
freaking McCree,
hard.
he does that secondary shot, whatever it's called, against
Fan of
tanks,
the hammer.
and then
Yeah.
they die just one time. What the fuck?
Like Roadhog takes 2 fan of the hammers most of the time, but you can do 2 easily with the tumble, and then you just reload. I think that McCree's really bad against Genji. Does really well against McCree. You can block. You can deflect the flashbang,
Oh, you can defend. Oh, nice.
and you can counter Hanzo's ult with Genji's ult. That's not with Genji's ult, with Genji's block. That's
Do you
really
think-
cool.
Do you think May's CCs will last way too long?
No,
Especially for the damage that she does, she can
No.
one shot kill you. I think it's a bit too much.
I don't know how to play her.
she has got such a short range. It's not even a problem.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of her. I mean, if you're on her ass, she just has to like pedal backwards and just shoot you for your ice, and then as soon as you're free,
Yeah, but that's just her strength. I mean, the whole point against May is you're supposed to move away from her, not towards her. So,
Although
like,
I will say her ability to encase in ice is really fucking pointless, to be honest. As soon as she gets out, you just fucking kill her.
it's good if
Sure
she has ult up. If
Yeah,
she has ult up, it's really good. But May's not as bad as good as people think she is. Tracer does so well against May. Pharah does
yeah.
really. Hanzo does really well against May. Genji does really well against May. Pretty much all of the damage dealers do, apart from Reaper. Reaper doesn't do that well against May, and neither does Soldier.
Oh, Soldier, yeah.
The one thing that I really like is just adding 1 or 2 skills to a character and make them so viable. Like Hanzo with his radar thing.
Yeah.
Oh
I just
really
think
like
that alone makes him like super valuable.
Hanzo, I'm really enjoying playing Hanzo at the minute. I'm starting to get used to geometry and all that bullshit.
How are you with the wall jumping? Does he
Very
have
good.
a
I'm better with
wall
Genji.
run? Who has a wall run?
No, that's Lucio.
Oh,
That's
sure.
Lucio.
Lucio is the wall.
Yeah.
Anybody use the wall run effectively?
I do.
I've seen some people
every
do
now
it.
and then.
What do you use it for? Like
the best thing I ever did was
rooftop to rooftop.
I wall run across a wall to get on the side of someone so I could knock them off the edge. I think that a really cool thing about Overwatch is Blizzard worked with Razer. So do you know if you've got a Razer keyboard like I have, the Razer Black Widow Chroma, it install whenever you play Overwatch, it activates a special profile on your keyboard. So each character has its specific color scheme on your keyboard.
Oh.
E and H are lit up, and Q blinks when it's ready, when your ultimate's ready.
Oh,
Lucio's got a really cool way. If you're playing Lucio, if you're in healing form, there's a wave of yellow, and if you're in speed form, it waves green.
That's fucking cool.
If Widowmaker's got a ulti up, it fans out red all across your keyboard for the recon view.
That's
it's
cool.
really,
fucking cool.
really cool. I really like that. Just little things. The game's just so polished, which I would expect no less from Blizzard.
Like you said,
anybody bought loot boxes yet?
Yep, I bought 15.
No.
$50? Wait, how much is 50?
15.
Oh,
15 boxes.
How much is that?
About £12. So I don't know how much that is in Malaysian currency.
Nah, it's just $1.
No
is that what $15? Is that what $15?
I have no idea. I don't know what the exchange rate is. But and I'm going to see Warcraft tomorrow. I'm going to see Warcraft tomorrow. I've booked my tickets.
Wow.
How are your expectations about that?
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Did you read the recent stuff about that?
I refuse. I don't. I have read them, but I'm choosing to ignore it because I've already bought the tickets now. Might as well.
I mean, it is definitely a movie that I think all of us would watch regardless what they say.
Yeah. And you also have to go and think, this is a movie based off of a video game. I mean, we all know how those go. So.
No, but this is the first ever movie to be based on a game with rich lore. If you think about it, no other video game movie has ever had a rich backlog of lore like Warcraft has had. Tomb Raider, Doom, Super Mario Brothers, all of those had almost no... Oh, yeah, I know, right? All of those movies had no lore behind them. But Warcraft has a backlog.
Like, if anything, to choose from.
It's just gonna be like a Lord of the Rings-esque type movie, but obviously World of Warcraft.
I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that too. That's what I'm kind of expecting to probably see. So I'm fine with that. That's how.
Who's the studio that's making this?
Legendary.
Blizzard. Yeah, Legendary and Blizzard.
Legendary.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Do you know all the orcs in it, all the CGI? Was that done by Blizzard?
I'm sure they did.
I'm sure they had a hand in it because it looks good.
They probably gave them models and stuff, but Legendary probably did better texturing for the movies and special effects and whatnot.
I mean, it looks good. Like the orcs look so cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys know how long the runtime is? I'm guessing like 2.5 hours.
It's probably
looks like a freaking Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm choosing to be. I've already bought the tickets now, so I might as well just stay positive.
I did not know it was out already.
It's out in UK on the 30th. It comes out in America on the 12th, isn't it?
9th or 12th? I can't remember.
Isn't that something like that?
So
we get it first.
So the UK is getting it first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, that's a common trend. A lot of stuff has been coming out in Bravely Second came out in UK before anyone else.
Ooh, I can buy it now. Mine's coming out next Thursday.
I think that too many people are going to go into Warcraft expecting it to be everything they want and more. I'm just looking to get a cool movie with some Warcraft lore in it. That's all I'm looking for because I don't. There's no point expecting anything more.
I think the problem is also a lot of people who are going to go see the movie are not in the generation that actually played the Warcraft RTS game, so they're going to be like,
yeah, because it's not World
like
of Warcraft.
WoW. It's Warcraft,
That's the
not
thing.
World of Warcraft.
It's Warcraft. It's pre-vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla starts after. Is it For the Horde? Because it's based on the book in it, For the Horde.
Yeah, because that's when they get the
come out of
Trolls
Outland.
and the Torn on their.
They come out of Outland.
Yeah.
Because vanilla starts when the orcs are in Kalimdor, but the Warcraft's about them leaving Outland and coming to Kalimdor to set up base.
Yeah.
So it's not even World of Warcraft. So anyone expect it to be World of Warcraft is going to be sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
Now there are, like I said in the past, there are a few continuity errors I'm worried about. Dalaran floating, for example. I'd love to know why that happens, considering it doesn't float until Wrath of the Lich King. But I'm optimistic. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I like Duncan Jones as well. Well, I liked Moon.
I wonder if in the movie, like, since it's the orc invasion, if it's gonna show like Archimonde or what's his name. I know like
Ner'zhul's in it.
I know Ner'zhul's in it, but I mean like the Draenei that betrayed the rest of the Draenei that joined Stellaris.
I don't know how far they're going into it. I'm really happy to see Ner'zhul though. That's a cool little cameo.
Say that again.
Ner'zhul, he was the first Lich King. Well, he is the Lich King.
He is basically the Lich King.
It's his soul inside the Helm of Domination. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. I'm assuming it's Ner'zhul anyway. That's what it looked like in the trailers.
It looks like it. He has the mask.
Because he has the mask on, yeah.
And what's his name's also in it?
Gul'dan.
Gul'dan, yeah.
Gul'dan's a great character.
A younger Gul'dan.
There are two things. The reason I'm hoping this one is good is because if it's good, they're going to make more. Mm-hmm. And if they make more, there are two characters I want to see more.
Usually, like, they don't really wait for the first one to get released. They start making a second one. So I'm thinking, is it already being made right now, or?
I think Blizzard are smart enough. I'm thinking Blizzard are smart enough to not let their IP be shat on. So if this one's bad, I reckon Blizzard will nix any future plans.
That makes sense.
Because Blizzard can't have people going around saying a Warcraft movie is bad.
As long as it has like an ending where it's like not like blatantly saying, "Oh, there's a sequel," but not saying like that's the end of it. No, we don't have, like, as long as there's like a cool ending that might show like there's a sequel, and then depending on sales, I don't see why they wouldn't make a second movie. Especially if there's
two characters I really want to see on the big screen. Illidan, oh god. I want to see Illidan so much in a movie. And Arthas, obviously. Arthas is my favourite character. I love the Lich King.
Lich King, yeah.
But can you imagine Illidan? Illidan's such a cool... I've always thought he's such a cool character. He's got such a great story as well. He even had a big part in Wrath of the Lich King, if you think about it. If you ever read the books and stuff, which is pretty cool.
And in the Frozen Throne, he was in it as well when he was...
That's because... That's because that was in the books as well.
Yeah.
Because they have to take the underground passage through Anubarak's Forgotten City.
The spider people thing.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's good. I'm optimistic. I can't imagine... It's hard for me to imagine Blizzard allowing their IP to be bad, used in a bad light. I can't see Blizzard allowing that to happen. To be honest with you, maybe I'm wrong though.
Blizzard is part of like the studio that's helping make the movie, so I mean they know what's going on. It's not like it's going to be a surprise to them at the end and be like, "Oh my god, what did we do?" So I think they'll be okay.
If Blizzard is allowing this film to be released, it can't be that bad, at least in their eyes.
Yeah.
It has to be somewhat okay to them for it to be. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe it's just a pile of horseshit. Could be. And I'm, as much as I hate to say it, if it is bad, I won't hold back. I'll say it's shit because, or because it's Blizzard and Warcraft doesn't mean they deserve any special treatment in that regard. I'm trying not to be nostalgia blinded by, Warcraft.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I liked Moon as well. Duncan Jones of the movie. That was pretty cool. So they're in semi-capable hands at least. I mean, source code wasn't incredible, but it was okay. I don't know. We'll see. I get to see it tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
So yeah. What else did you do?
What about you, Jordan? What have you been up to, Jordan? I've just literally been playing Overwatch. That's it for me. That's done.
Pretty much Overwatch 2. I mean, I play other stuff a little bit here and there. I started playing Final Fantasy again because the next patch is coming out.
What are they gonna add?
It's the story arc for the current expansion. So basically, what's gonna happen in the end? There's like a new raid, dungeons, all the little knickknacks here and there. Just bullshit that they always had to every patch. I'm only mainly doing it for the story.
Is it still Heavensward?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if they released another expansion.
Yeah.
Are they talking about releasing a new one?
They were, yeah.
There's been like small talk about it, but they say they're still a while away because they have to finish this story arc, and then they'll have to like make another one that leads into the next expansion.
That leads into now, and hopefully it's not like the last one.
Oh, the last one was way too long and boring.
It was 100 quests. It was 100 quests.
And most of it was cutscenes.
What do you mean, from the base game to Heavensward?
No. When you finish the final arc in the base game, to lead into Heavensward, to play Heavensward, you have to complete 100 quests.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
How long?
Yeah, and all of them...
I was so excited when I got to level 50, and I was like, yeah, now I can do Heavensward. And everyone's like, no, you still got 100 quests. I was like, fuck.
And then on top of that, if you're playing it before the new expansion is coming out, so because you could bet the lead up is before they release the new expansion, you get no XP for the quests either. You have to do 100 quests without any XP gain.
Oh yeah, you get no XP out of it.
It's just 100 quests.
What's the reward?
Yeah.
Just to play Heavensward?
No, gold.
Right.
You get gold, and that's it.
Although I will say, if you do buy the expansion, it does raise your level cap, so you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If before the expansion was released,
you still get a little bit of experience, but it's not very much. I think by the time I got to Heavensward, I was level 52.
If you did it before Heavensward came out, then you didn't get any XP.
You don't get anything. No.
If you buy it when XP, if like I did when I got it when Heavensward was released, you get 4,000 XP per quest.
Yeah.
Well, whoop to fucking do. Considering it was taking millions to level up at that point.
Yeah.
It was fucking stupid. I think I was level 51 by the time I got to Heavensward.
Yeah, I think I was 51 as well. I don't think I was 52. I was thinking I was 51. I mean, it's free level for doing pretty much nothing in the new content, but still 100 level or 100 quests just to get an expansion was a bit much.
Have you played the demo for FF15?
Actually, yeah, I had it for when I bought Final Fantasy Type 0 HD.
How does it feel?
Xbox One.
Apparently it's cool.
How's the battle? That's like the number one thing I want to know.
Apparently it's really good.
Yeah, it's not boring. It had some glitches here and there when I played it though, but I mean,
how does the fighting work? It's
real
not turn-based
it's
anymore.
Like
right?
No, it's a real-time hack and slashy kind of.
Is it hack and slash?
Kingdom Hearts style.
No, it's not. But it's that kind of flow.
It's
it's more like a Star Ocean more than anything. Like it's kind of like the Star Ocean.
Can you dodge? Is it twitchy? Is it a twitchy kind of battle system?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's really hard to explain unless you play it yourself. I mean, it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It's just.
Is it closer to Final Fantasy 12?
I would say yeah.
So.
I would say.
One of my friends is a Final Fantasy nut, and he loves it. He loves the new battle system. Yeah, I think that the biggest thing about it is the main guy that you play in the beta, the demo or whatever.
The demo.
You can like you have different stances, don't you? So you can like be a dragoon, or you can be like different. So that's pretty cool. You can do like dragoon,
so
like a lance,
like a job.
It's like a job system, yeah.
Nice.
Basically.
Can you control the other characters? No.
Yeah, it's like I think you can. Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest, I can't remember.
If it is, it's more like Star Ocean than anything. Because it'd be exactly Star Ocean, actually. That's exactly how Star Ocean worked. I won't mind that. I love Star Ocean.
Yeah, Star Ocean's a good game.
Don't get to play the new one, though.
No. Fucking PS4 only. Idiots.
Fucking stupid exclusive bullshit.
Don't worry, it'll be out on PC in like 2 years.
Oh, yay.
I know.
What to freaking do?
Will it though?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Well, if it sells, okay, maybe.
If there's a big enough uproar about it, they probably will.
Did you guys see the screenshots for the new spin-off Final Fantasy 15 movie?
Yeah.
Fucking shit. I actually thought it was real people until I really looked at it.
Yeah.
Really? Can you link it?
I get the movie with my collector's edition.
It's a pre-order, right?
Yeah, I pre-ordered Final Fantasy 15, the collector's edition. It comes with the movie and other stuff.
Are you getting a Blu-ray?
I think so. I would assume it's Blu-ray. It has to be at this point. Like, who the fuck buys DVDs?
Okay, so I can't send anything because I'm recording the Skype call.
Okay.
So you just look for Final Fantasy 15 movie spin-off.
I've seen it, and it does look really good.
Yeah. It's called Kingsglaive. That's what it's called.
Yep.
Kingsglaive.
Let's have a look.
It makes like Advent Children look like shit.
Are you for real?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I showed it to my friends and they were like, why are you showing me a picture of like a bunch of random people? I was like, it's not real, dude. It's not real. So it's the same feeling I got when I was looking at Spirits Within in 2001.
Yeah.
Back then I was
Spirits
like, holy
Within
shit.
Was really... I know, when I first saw it, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. It was a crap
the
movie,
detail
but
on this is amazing.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Like, there's a picture of this guy and he's even got hair coming off his ears and stuff.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Is it gonna be a cinema release or something? Or straight to home?
I doubt it.
I think it's straight to home. I think you will be able to buy it separately.
In Japan, it might be in cinemas.
Yeah,
but I doubt it'll be in cinemas here.
Yeah. But mine comes with my game, so I'll definitely watch it and see how it is. I think you're supposed to watch it before the game, like before you play the game.
Oh, it's a prequel.
If it's anything like Advent Children, then I'm all over that shit. Because Advent Children was amazing. The only video game movie that's ever been good.
Yeah, Japanese
without any real actors.
The Japanese cinemas only is coming out on July 9th. Tickets are already on sale. The English release will not be shown in theaters, but available via stream or download.
Okay.
And it will also be included as a Blu-ray in the Deluxe and Ultimate Collector's Edition.
Sweet.
So you're getting the Collector's Edition means it's coming with the figurine, right?
Yeah.
Is it a Kai Arts figurine?
Actually, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised though, because that is the one that supports Square.
You can't choose, right? Who you get? Can you? Is it random?
I don't know. When I went to EB Games, they just said that they're getting one, and I just pre-ordered it. Actually, they called me.
Ooh.
And they asked me if I wanted it. I'm like, yes.
Goddamn.
Because I asked them before, I'm like, do you guys get collector's editions of Final Fantasy games? They're like, no, not usually. You usually have to order them from the Square store. But I guess this time they're releasing them in stores. Since there's been so much hype. Guess what? Final Fantasy 15 is 10 years old.
Yeah.
That's fucking fucked. And it started off as Versus 13. Yes. Final Fantasy 15 is 10 years old. It was supposed
it was supposed to be 13 verses, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes.
Remember I forgot
PS3?
about that.
I still remember that
delayed.
trailer. It's so cool.
Yeah.
The trailer is so cool.
And the music and everything.
music,
like,
yeah.
oh, this is so good. And it's like, never came out for like so long. 10 years this game's taken. It better be at least decent. Or else people are going to be pissed.
I think the right way forward is a new battle system. I think that's the correct way forward. It's grown kind of stale. It's grown a bit stale.
And it's not like they've never done it before. Like Kingdom Hearts is hack and slash.
Yeah.
Roughly.
I know, but
refined.
it's a big thing for Final Fantasy. Like the one thing you could always distinguish Final Fantasy as was a turn-based strategy game.
Yeah.
Except for 12. Except for 12.
12 was really
and then
good.
everybody was like...
Yeah, but that's the one that no one remembers.
I do.
You ask you do, but you ask any normie or casual fan of the series, they won't remember FF12.
It suffered
which is
the
a shame.
same fate as Final Fantasy 9 because Final Fantasy 9 and 12 both came out at the end of their era for their console.
Right.
9 was my favorite Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
It's by a long way.
A lot of people actually say that. It's getting more and more appreciation.
Especially since it released on Steam.
FF9.
9, yeah. Yeah, FF9
and then
is pretty
10,
good.
Then 10, then 7, then 8. Then then 7, then 6, then 7, then 8.
If they ever make an HD version of 12, I'm buying that shit right on day one.
I need to get 10. I ain't got the cash to get 10 at the minute. I'm so sad.
I have 10,
want
but
it so bad.
I'm not playing it right now. Not yet.
And also,
I can't either. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 12 is just the Final Fantasy 11 engine ripped out and made into a single player game. It's the exact same battle system.
Final Fantasy 11 flopped so hard, man.
Are you kidding? Final Fantasy 11 lasted since before WoW, I think.
Yeah, but it had no player base.
Are you kidding?
It didn't, dude. I'm sorry.
It was oh my gosh. I'm not gonna talk about that.
If you looked at the numbers, they were pathetic compared to WoW. They were WoW was systematically crushed every other MMO on the planet. I'm not being funny.
Well, yes, I know that.
It just FF11 just wasn't very good. If you liked it, I'm sorry. I just didn't. I
didn't play it much. It was way too hard. WoW was way easier than 11 was.
Final Fantasy 14, generally good MMO. I liked Final Fantasy 14. I don't think I'll ever go back to it, mind you. But that's the way I am with MMOs. If I stop playing, then I'm probably stop playing for good. WoW is the only game I've ever gone back to.
See that's probably. I think that's a problem with people want. Well, I guess that depends on how you play an MMO. When I play an MMO, I don't really invest a whole lot of time into it, so I guess I don't get that burnout feeling that people get.
See, I do.
Yeah, see, I
play 9 hours a day if I'm playing an MMO.
And I kind of see why WoW has made it more casual because they don't want people burning out on it. But then people bitch about that. It's because
it depends how you play the game. Because I play MMOs for the end game, so I have to play it a lot early to get to the end game.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm torn with this whole boosted character on WoW thing. On the one hand, it's cool. I think Blizzard should put something in. You can't boost a character until you've at least got to that level with one character already.
I agree. Because if you go into a game like that and not know anything, and you're level 90, and you're like, yeah, let's do it. And
it's not just that either. It's the fact that you're missing out on so much content.
Yeah.
All of the different zones that they spend so much time crafting. And then fucking up in Cataclysm. And then fucking up in Cataclysm. Just destroying everything. Even the new instances in, Cataclysm were okay, though. Vashia was okay. It was a bit janky with the whole underwater physics, but... And then you've got Mountains of Hyjal was pretty good. What was the other one? You had Deep Home. What was the other starter one? You had Mountains of Hyjal or whatever it was called.
Vashir.
Vashir. Oh, was it only those two?
Zone. Oh, Vashir and Mount Hyjal are the only starting zones.
What did they lead into?
Deep Home, Oldham.
Oldham.
And I think there's a bunch of other ones I can't remember. And then Tol Barad at the end.
For all of its... I'm sorry. I really wanted to like Cataclysm. I really did. But it didn't help its case, did it? Really.
When you look at it now, like Cataclysm is definitely not the worst expansion to ever come out in WoW.
Oh no, Mr. Pandaria by far.
I think people would even argue with that. I think WoD was probably the worst.
I think WoD had more redeeming qualities. It didn't have many, but I think it had more. I mean, considering Mr. Pandaria was a rip-off of a Jack Black movie, then, you know...
I think Mr. Pandaria was only made for one of two reasons. One, because Blizzard's run out of ideas, and two, they wanted to get into the Asian market for MMOs.
To be fair, Pandaria was something that people wanted for a long time. It was something that was heavily linked at in books and other media. People were asking for Pandorans for a long, long time.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that they colossally fucked it up with the most boring expansion.
I enjoyed Pandaria. I didn't think it was that bad.
I hated it. I hated WoD, but I didn't hate it quite as much. At least I got to see I got to see Outland before everything got fucked. That was pretty cool. And the jungle. Do you know the jungle where they're from? The orcs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tannin jungle.
Yeah. That's in the game now, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't when I was playing.
It wasn't when it launched? No. It's now, because it was part of the final patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting to go there, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's MMOs. You take them how you play them, I guess. It's hard because you don't want to fall behind and not get to do the end content, but in order to do it, you have to do a burning out process. So that's why Sony needs to find a new formula for how to make MMOs work well.
I don't think there is a better one. That's the sad thing. Guild Wars had a cool one. 20 levels. Bang. You could knock that out in 2 days. And then you get to play you get a really cool story. So a cool combat system, you get some good end game content. It wasn't great, but it was okay. You know, you had Underworld and Fissure of Woe, which were pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to have praised Guild Wars 2 for its style.
No, Guild Wars 1.
Oh, Guild Wars 1.
Guild Wars 1. I hated Guild Wars 2.
Really? A lot of people liked it.
I didn't like the whole global quest system bullshit. I hate it.
Oh,
it just it ironically makes everything just way. It takes me out of the immersion because you've got this massive like dragon, right, that appears out of nowhere, right, and then it's pounded into mulch by 20,000 dudes with twigs. It's a bit, especially in the starting zones. Like in the couple of starting zones, you get this shub niggerath running around, murdering everything, and then you just get a load of people pounce on it with bits of old twig and they kill it, and it's just like, really? It looks like it would break the world in two, and we just killed it with old sticks we found in the forest. What the hell?
I guess there's just a way to force the community to be more interactive together.
And it did it fairly well. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
I want to know that I can at least play it solo. I don't like being... I know it's an MMO, but people are retards. You know? Like, people aren't very good. People suck. I want to know that I can at least play the game solo quite happily. I mean, maybe I'm giving it too much shit. Yeah, maybe I'm giving Guild Wars 2 too much shit. But I really liked Guild Wars 1. It wasn't the most in-depth MMO ever. But, you know.
Yeah. What about you, Shar? What have you been up to?
Yeah, well, what have you been up to?
Playing Battleborn.
A lot, yeah. I don't want to get Overwatch yet because I want to play Battleborn. I know if I get Overwatch, I need to split up my time. I don't want to do that.
Zero Punctuation made a brilliant quip about Battleborn the other day.
What's that?
He was
you mean a video? You mean a video about Battleborn?
No. He made a review about Paper Mario. But at the start of his videos, he always starts off on a tangent.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't know what to review. I could review Battleborn. And then he went through all the reasons why he wasn't going to review Battleborn. And one of them was, it's the Pepsi to Overwatch's Coca-Cola. I was like, so true. It's so true. That's brilliant. Sorry.
Okay, so I saw like on Steam how like Battleborn's cheaper. Did you, Shar, get any like thing back for spending like that fucking crazy amount that you spent on it? Like, did they give you any like rewards? Like,
no.
The game is like on. Wow,
it's on
that's
sale.
fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
Well, yeah, but a lot of games these days, some games tend to go on sale pretty fast. Couple of weeks,
That's
3 weeks.
really fast.
No, that's on sale though. This is a permanent price.
What? No. This is on sale.
No, this is on sale. It's on sale.
Yeah, but I thought they reduced the price anyway.
No.
Or was that just on consoles?
They put it on sale. No. They just put it on sale. Period. That's all.
Yeah.
Why?
To fire a better one, I guess.
That's showing Overwatch. That you have no faith in your product.
Yeah, the fact that I think what would have been more effective was a free-to-play weekend.
What would have been effective is not releasing it the same year as Overwatch.
They've done it already, so what can they do? So just do a free-to-play weekend, right?
I suppose it's just poor timing, though, isn't it? Really. I mean, not to shit on Battleborn,
but
but
you guys know why they did it, right? It's because the guy leading Gearbox is a fucking asshole. He's a fucking idiot. Randy Pitchford, he's a fucking idiot.
I mean,
he really is.
Did he honestly expect to compete with Overwatch?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but no one can compete with
because it's Randy
Blizzard
Pitchford and
Activision.
he has a big ass ego. He's really dumb. That's one thing. Really dumb.
He made a couple of shooters that only morons really liked. That was harsh, actually. If you like Borderlands, then good for
Borderlands
you.
is a really good game.
It's really not. They made a game that was arguably one of my most boring games of all time, and then
it's definitely for a dungeon crawler lover, I guess.
Exactly.
It is for grinding.
Or as I like to call them, twats.
What?
I severely want. Do you know when the world's crisis needs to be solved by doing data management? I hope we have those people on standby to do the work for us, because if that's the kind of work that they like doing, traipsing through the same dungeon 500 times to get a slightly better pair of pants, then good for them. I'm being harsh, but I hate Borderlands. I hate it.
You hate Battleborn?
No, Borderlands. I mean, if you like it, good for you. In all honesty,
it's fun with friends.
More videos.
It's not a great solo.
You see, I really didn't even like it with friends. I played it with 3 friends and I hated it. I just don't like the pacing in it. Oh God. Anyway, yeah, Gearbox moron. Yeah. There's no way he can compete with Blizzard. It's a fool's errand. Like what?
No one could.
And he. a few things is because bad marketing. They did not explain what it is. The dumbest thing is, instead of carving a niche for yourself, because people were calling, oh, it's a first person MOBA, oh, that's pretty cool, and then Randy Pitchford, no MOBA, no, like fucking idiot. No, it's not MOBA, don't call it a MOBA.
It's very MOBA-ish.
Yeah.
They say it's closer to Monday Night Combat. It's less a MOBA, but it's a niche that people were willing to put you in. Like fucking, do you know how hard it is to carve a niche for yourself, especially in the video games industry, of all things. If people were willing to put you in the niche, just take it. No, I'm not a MOBA. What the fuck?
Speaking of Reddit, something really funny happened on Reddit the other day.
What did?
So, do any of you guys watch Arrow?
Oh, Green Arrow. I know where you're going.
Right, so the other day, if anyone who doesn't know, Green Arrow, the Arrow has been lackluster, to say the least. It had a poor start of this season. It got better, but it was still kind of weird, right? But people on Reddit, on the Arrow subreddit, hated the finale so much, and the season in general, that they have replaced the Arrow subreddit with a Daredevil subreddit. the banner at the top of the subreddit has been photoshopped, so the arrow logo has got a Daredevil logo on top of it, and all of the discussions about Daredevil now.
Wow.
Why do you think it sucks? Is it just how many seasons already? 5, 6?
5.
Is it because
maybe.
of that?
No. Right, there's a big problem with this season. So they had a really cool villain with Damien Dark, and the dude who's playing him, McDonough or something like that. Very good actor. Brilliantly typecast. So he just made a great villain, right? But then they had the plot driving the villain's actions was okay, but it was what the villain was actually doing that made it kind of stupid. So the whole point of the season is that the whole point of the season is that, and when you hear what I'm saying, what I'm about to say, you'll understand what I mean by stupid. So in the canon, there's a system called Rubicon, and Rubicon is a system. Just this system itself is stupid. So all of the world's governments got together and decided that an American government agency, or like, I think Argus is American, should pull together to create something called Rubicon, which is a system that can take control of all of the world's nukes. One, Russia would never agree to that. Stupid. What? Every country on the planet gives Argus control of the nukes.
No.
And to top it off, Damien Dark then gets Rubicon and uses it to launch 15,000 nukes. Now, with most superheroes, you could barely get away with a plotline like this. Superman could barely get away with saving the world from 15,000 nukes. Green Arrow, he's a dude with a fucking bow. And in the end of the season, spoiler alert, him and his team stop the nukes. A dude with a bow and a girl on a PC stopped global annihilation on a nuclear level. It's just dumb.
Yeah,
the problem is Damien Dark, I'm not kidding you, was one of the best villains I've ever seen. He's so cool, and the actor was so good. But and the motivations were pretty cool. He just wanted to make the world a better place in his own way. He wanted to destroy the world so he could rebuild it, which is a weird proposition, but at least for a villain it makes some kind of sense. But for Green Arrow to save the entire world from 15,000 nukes, and it's not even that. Green Arrow doesn't even really save him, right? It's Felicity Smoke, his nerdy girlfriend, kind of. Basically, she hacks into Rubicon, and each episode got increasingly more technobabble that didn't really make a lot of sense in the real world. They just used a load of vaguely nerdy sounding words to confuse stupid people into believe they were doing anything remotely real. It just stank of shit. Because the season was progressively getting better. I mean, that plotline was always stupid, but the motivations for each character were getting cool. We had some cool character building going on, but then the finale ends, the world is saved, the team split up, Bob's your uncle.
So what the fuck did Green Arrow do if she was doing all the hacking?
Killed Damien Dark.
Oh, okay, just killed the guy.
So, there's two problems with this. Actually, more than two, but I don't even want to go on about most of them. One of the problems was it was the night following the Flash finale, which was infinitely better. The Flash finale, the Green Arrow finale couldn't even hope to be as good. People have had a lot of problems with the finale of the Flash, but at least it was interesting and cool the way they did it, because it's leading into Flashpoint Paradox now. Oh, can't wait. I love Flashpoint Paradox. And then the second problem is that it came after the Flash. Now, do you two plan on watching them anytime soon?
I don't think I'll be watching them.
Right. So, spoiler alert, anyone listening.
Spoiler for like 5 minutes, I guess.
Yeah. At the end of the season, Barry Allen, Flash, goes back in time to save his mum. Flashpoint Paradox. Now, this raises a couple of problems. One, this talks of a 4-way crossover between Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, and Flash next season. Totally excited for that, by the way. So, Barry, if he saves his mum, loses his powers. How are you going to do a crossover with a powerless Barry Allen? I don't know. We'll come to see how that pans out, I guess. 2, because Barry Allen went back in time, he erases the current timeline, technically. Which means anything that happens in the Arrow is completely discountable and doesn't actually happen. Because within the continuity...
But once he fixes the timeline, then...
But then it comes back, but we don't know that at the current time. We don't know what's going to happen, unless you've read Flashpoint Paradox, or watched it, or read Flashpoint. But that's the problem. We saw Barry Allen erase the timeline, which within the continuity... Arrow and pre-Flashpoint Flash share the same timeline. So if he erases that timeline, nothing matters. Nothing. It doesn't matter whether the Arrow saves the world because it doesn't matter at all because the Flash has dictated that doesn't actually really happen from Barry's point of view, which is the best part of any of the shows. It's just a bit. It might not be a huge problem for people, but for me, it was just kind of anticlimactic. It was just like, well, does it really fucking matter at this point? I think it was a big problem putting the Arrow after the Flash. I think if it was the other way around, it would have actually been really cool. You'd have seen the Arrow save the world, and then Barry would have erased the timeline, and you'd have been like, oh shit, all that worked for nothing. That would have worked quite well. This way just seems a bit messy. Maybe I'm wrong. There'll probably be a load of people out there that disagree with me. But it was just stank of shit. So, for a subreddit to renounce its own subreddit and change it, that's impressively bad.
They must have really hated it.
Reddit, people on Reddit are the biggest fanboys ever, especially within their own subreddits. So to have your own subredditors dox your
There's so
thing.
many of like, why are you guys obsessed with season 5? We don't even know when Netflix is gonna release season 3 of Daredevil yet. So many shit like this.
That's a good point. They release it. They're already Netflix are working on something else before they even start production of season 3 of Daredevil. So we have no idea when it's coming out. It could be a end of 2017, apparently.
Aww.
Which is, but we don't know because apparently they're doing the mini-series. They're doing a mini-series about something. I can't remember what it was, but and then they're doing the Punisher. Oh yes, they're making a Punisher show, which I can't fucking wait for. Punisher was the best part of Daredevil season 2.
Yeah,
it was, and it was played by that dude out of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Shane, right?
Shane.
Yeah, Shane.
Yeah.
He did it so well.
He was
He played
that one part when he was sent to jail and he killed all those guys. That was like savage.
So
I was like, oh man,
good.
I don't understand some people not liking him actually. Some people
don't like him.
Yeah, some people thought he was not. I don't know. He just doesn't look the part. I'm like, he does.
Yeah,
he really does.
I think he played a brilliant Punisher.
I think everyone's just looking at him through The Walking Dead.
That's the thing. I feel that. I think the previous Punisher movies or whatever shows kind of made it look a bit dumb, so people just don't know what to expect. I guess maybe.
Yeah.
But this is definitely the best Punisher. I don't think it's even close.
I thought he's so good.
So
the bit when the escape, Daredevil saves Punisher, and then he's sat outside and he's telling him about his family. That was brilliant. So well written. Daredevil was just well written. That's the thing.
Yep.
The problem with the DC shows this season is that they've been plagued with writing issues. Legends of Tomorrow has been cheesy as fuck. It's been cliche. It's had awful writing at times, like kindergarten shit.
I feel that the Daredevil quality is not like TV show quality. It's like
it's
really not.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
what?
really
It's not the Daredevil, and I don't feel Jessica Jones as well. The quality is not like TV show quality. It's like, I don't know.
Well,
Like
it's,
YouTube
look at all the other
quality?
look at all the other Netflix shows. House of Cards, Origins of the New Black. All of
Yeah.
them have that stink of
Yeah.
better than a TV show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
The writing is
While-
immaculate in almost all
While
of the
Flash and
shows.
Arrow, I feel that if I watch it, I will get flashbacks of Smallville or something.
No, I think maybe with Arrow, but Flash is genuinely good.
Okay, that's
The
good.
Flash is actually really, really good.
I actually like Smallville, by the way. So
Oh no, I hate Superman. So I've been watching Supergirl though. Oh, I've run out of stuff to watch. I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. But basically, Supergirl is moving to CW, the same production as Flash and Arrow. So we're going to get the same writers, and we're going to get that 4-way crossover, which is really cool. I'm sorry for any Supergirl lovers out there, but I just really don't like Supergirl as a character. I don't like Superman. He's too
Not like
goody-goody.
anyone's super.
Yeah, he's too... I can't root for anyone who can lift a building, or breathe ice, or shoot lasers out of their eyes. How can you even believe that this guy is ever in trouble, is my point.
That's true.
Apart from if or unless
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite's around.
I just heard that the Supergirl show is kind of crap.
Yeah, I
It
heard
is
that
kind of
too.
crap. It is, but because it's within the same universe as the Flash, I feel obliged to watch it. Especially because they've already done a Flash Supergirl crossover, which was actually pretty cool. They had a really good chemistry.
That's good.
The girl who plays Supergirl and the girl guy, because Grant Gustin makes a great Flash. I don't care what any of you motherfuckers out there say. I think Grant Gustin makes a really good Flash. I really like him as Barry Allen. I don't know what people think about that. I'm only saying that as a precursor to anyone who's like, "Oh shit." But yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to the next season though. At least, even of the Arrow, which is. It's like being beaten with a disembodied horse cock for so long and so hard that you just kind of get used to it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm used to the poor writing in Arrow now, so I just kind of expect it. Legends of Tomorrow was laughably bad. Seriously, guys, you need to watch just the last episode of Legends of Tomorrow. The writing is terrible. Like, there's this thing, spoiler again. So basically, one of the team gets captured, right? And she finds herself in 1943 or something like that. I don't know. During the World War, which ended in 1939. So what am I saying? Or started in 1939.
It didn't end in 1939. Wait, which
It
World
was
War are you
when
talking
it
about now?
started.
World War Two.
Yeah, it's not 1939.
So yeah, it started in 1939. She finds herself in World War anyway. It might have been World War One, either of them. And she finds this dude with a helmet on. And she recognises it for some reason, right? So she gets his helmet, writes down a note on a piece of paper and puts it in his helmet, right? Now, in the current day, they're on the Wave Rider, which is the time ship. One of the characters bumps into one of the desks, and that very same helmet falls off.
Ooh, how convenient.
Wow.
And then they pick it up and realise there's a note inside telling them where she is. Wow. If that guy would have never bumped into that desk, who knows what would have happened? Maybe she would have died. Oh, it's so bad.
That's really cheesy. And
This is
like,
Arrow.
That's desperate.
Wait, this is what? Arrow?
Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Wow.
Wow.
It's just so bad.
Who the fuck
it's
comes
like-
up with this shit?
Yeah,
I
that's
have no
really
idea.
cheese. That's so bad. It's like something like Kid would write or something.
You
I'm
guys,
still feeling the cringe.
you guys
to be
want to
honest
talk
with
about
you.
shitty writing? I saw something
Alright,
recently.
let's go.
What's that?
It's a Marvel comic book. So I can't remember the name of the heroine. Fuck, doesn't matter. She doesn't have superpowers. She's like a spy, and she has a lot of money, and she's smart scientifically. She creates stuff. I can't remember her name, but they showed like two panels of the comic on Reddit, and it's basically her. They showed her as a young kid, right? And she was like very interested into science and shit. And then like they were showing panels of people just oppressing her, like literally just oppressing her because she likes science. Like she created a helmet that can shoot out lasers during baking class, right? Shit like that. And then so like oppression. And then she said, I always wanted to be a superhero, but you know why I can't, or something like that? Because there's no woman superheroes. Like, what? Did that one panel just disregarded the entire Marvel history or something?
What the fuck?
The new age writers these days are just fucking crazy with this SJW bullshit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that's terrible.
I will say one thing. For all of Supergirl's problems, it's weird because it does have this kind of...
They did mention that, actually.
Well, they have this undercurrent SJW agenda in Supergirl, but it's not bad.
It's not in your face. It's not ridiculous.
No, it's portrayed as Supergirl is someone that women should aspire to, which I totally agree with. You know, she helps people, maybe not aspire to by wanting to shoot lasers out my eyes, but at least her character, you know.
Yeah.
And so basically, Cat Grant, the leader of the paper she works at, Kara or whatever her name is, her real name, she tries to empower Supergirl by making her out. Geordie's gone.
Yep.
By making her out to be like this really cool like female figure, which I thought was really, really cool. It's not so in your face, which I'm alright with. It's just the way it's in your face that's the problem. It's just a pass over line every now and then. You know, it's nice to have a female superhero, which I think is a really cool idea. It is really nice to have a
That sounds way
superhero.
better than the panel I read. Like, the entire thing is bullshit. I read the entire issue. It was
to be fair, there aren't many female superheroes. There are many female anti-heroes, and I can't think of many female like protagonists in comics and stuff like that with amazingly good superpowers like Supergirl. There's a few, but there's not as many as males, for example. You've got She-Hulk, Supergirl. Can you really count Black Widow?
No, but the character has no powers. Like, can't she look at Black Widow and say she's a good role model?
Oh, I
You
suppose,
two don't have powers, right? What the fuck?
I forgot that part.
No,
Yeah.
she disregarded the entire Marvel history of women heroes. That's what she did. The fuck?
How many are there? There's about...
I don't know. I don't really read comics, so...
They can't be more than 10.
If you look at the subreddit, a lot of people just listed down names, and it's way more than 10.
Oh, okay. Maybe I haven't read a
Yeah, that's
massive
like-
amount of comics, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems like Squirrel Girl is like the SJW agent for Marvel these days. There was a panel of her talking to Galactus about gender pronouns and shit.
Oh, God.
Oh god. What
Oh, by the way, I saw the most cringe-worthy thing in the world the other day. Do you want to hear it, guys?
What is that?
Oh, mate, wait for this. Right. So I was on Tumblr. And don't ask me why. One of my mates linked me a shitpost from Tumblr. He loves linking shitposts because he likes laughing at them. And I thought I'd browse a bit, right? And I found this one. Alright, I'm not going to call it a man or a woman because I know I'd be offending her in some way. Basically, you'll laugh at this. Have you ever heard of a term called gender fluid?
Oh god, I knew you were gonna say that. Oh yes.
Is it able to switch at any given time or something?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, this woman was saying, like, I shouldn't say woman. This person was saying,
For all you know,
how dare you ask what gender I am? You're so stupid and ignorant. I shouldn't even tell you, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I'm gender fluid. That means I'm neither a man or a woman. I could choose to be any of them at any given time. I'm like,
that's not how it
kill
works.
yourself.
That's
I was
not how it
like,
works.
kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Make the world a better place, please. If you're listening, don't actually kill yourself. Don't do that. But seriously, you need to get your act straight. That is not okay. That's borderline retarded behavior. That's
I'm not sure which is worse, this or trans species.
No, that's worse. I think that's worse.
Is trans species worse?
No, I think gender fluid is
Oh, gender fluid is worse. So you think people thinking they're fairies and werewolves are better?
Like,
yeah, because at least you could pass them off as being crazy.
Next time someone calls me a dude, I'm gonna be offended. I am a potato, okay? I'm not a fucking dude. I'm a potato. I take that very seriously.
You're a bag of milk.
Like, at least with the people who believe in their fairies and werewolves, at least you can kind of pass them off as nutters. With gender fluid, you just kind of have to.
I think it's just ignorance.
Assume.
I actually watched a video. I actually watched a video of this. I forgot which country. One of those like Scandinavian or European countries, like Denmark or something. You know the place where everything's really good. They make really good money and life is really good there. There's this girl that thinks she's a cat, right?
Probably Sweden then.
I think so, maybe. Then the interviewer was asking her stuff like, "How do you say this in cat?" And she literally just meowed.
Oh my fucking god. I swear they're putting something in the water or in all of our cattle.
So she says she's born a cat, right? And she has a boyfriend that became a cat, not born a cat, but became a cat. And then they asked the boyfriend, "Did you understand what she said?" Then he said, "Yeah." I'm like, you should have asked the boyfriend how to say that in cat first, and then see whether she said the same thing or meowed the same thing. I don't know. I know I'm being offensive one way or another.
The best thing is that God knows we're offending someone somewhere.
Yeah.
But if you're stupid enough to, I mean, if you identify as gender fluid or trans-species, for God fucking sake, then that's up to you. But don't publicize it. Don't make it, because people are gonna laugh at your expense.
But you know what? That's the thing. I think like these people, and I'm not saying it's all, but I think it's a lot of them. I don't even really truly think that they think that they're gender fluid. I feel like, okay, like how you're on Tumblr, like when you saw that, it's not even just Tumblr, it's like YouTube and Vines. I think it's like this really weird fad that people are doing. Like,
I really hope it's satire.
You know how like people were like always like emo during the like early like 2000s or whatever and all that stuff, how it was so big. It's like, I feel like the gender fluid thing is like the new emo.
Like you never hear this like gender fluid and trans species thing back then, right?
No.
You hear actual
new thing.
You hear actual issues like transgender, which is a real thing.
Yeah.
And homosexuality, which is also a real thing.
That's the thing. For years, transgender people have been trying to get people to take them seriously.
Yep. And I don't think the trans species people are helping.
Exactly. They've been trying to make it an issue that some people aren't comfortable within their own bodies.
Yeah.
And that they want to identify something different, and more power to them. You've got to be a brave motherfucker to do that. So good on you. But it's these motherfuckers that want to jump on the nutbag bandwagon and identify something as stupid as gender fluid. It just doesn't make any sense.
Have you guys heard of trans age?
Trans age?
Oh, don't.
Please don't. What the fuck is that?
So earlier this year, a 40-something-year-old man says he's actually
no, don't say it.
He's actually a 6-year-old girl.
Oh no.
Oh, that.
So what he did was he ditched his family and friends. He has kids, for fuck's sakes. He ditched them. There should be illegals or something. I don't know.
Not that I'm saying that it's 100%, but people like that, do you think there's some like kind of sexual deviance when they're like that? You know what I mean? If you catch my drift.
I just think they're nutters.
I know they're nutters, but I think they're got some weird sexual agenda at the same time.
Probably. It's a fetish, I think.
I just think it's mental. It's just crazy. How can anyone hear the term gender fluid? I hate to be dumping on you guys that might identify like this, but it's silly. I'm sorry to tell you, it's silly. It's fucking it's very silly. Silly people. How can anyone hear the term gender fluid and not laugh a bit under their breath?
I guess one thing gender fluid people and religious nuts have in common is that they don't believe in science.
What?
Because we all have chromosomes that determine what we are. So I guess those two probably get along quite well.
I mean, at least transgender people had the thing of it's mental. They didn't feel comfortable within their own bodies.
Yeah.
They actually say, like, I'm a woman trapped in a man's body.
Man's body,
so,
yes.
biologically, scientifically, it is still a man's body, which, it makes sense.
And that's why they get gender reassignment surgery.
So why don't
gender
you...
fluid people don't do that. They just use the term as a fucking...
And imagine if trans fluid people had to do that every time they switched. Oh, I'm going to get my penis sewn back on for 3 days.
What do you call those born with both genitals?
Hermaphrodite.
Yeah, hermaphrodite. Yeah.
I can understand them, maybe.
Being gender fluid. Yeah, I could maybe understand them. But I'm talking about people who only have one set of something.
Yep.
It's just like, again, we're not trying to come off insensitive.
No.
We're just pointing out how stupid it sounds. Yes. And it does sound stupid.
And you don't have to be public with it.
I have no more respect I can give to transgender people. I really don't. I have so much respect for them. Because it takes a lot of fucking balls to do what, especially in some people's situations. It takes a lot of balls to come out as a transgendered person. So good for you.
Yep.
Honestly. And then people like Caitlyn Jenner come along and ruin it for the rest of them. Yep. Because they're fuckwits who can't be normal human beings. Just act like a human being. I don't care whether you're a guy or a girl. Just don't be a cunt.
I just don't understand.
Don't run people over.
I don't understand how... Like Caitlyn Jenner. Like she. Ooh. Like she's...
Oh, fuck.
Like,
edgy.
Like she doesn't actually have the same problems like most of us have. Like, she's fucking rich and shit. She can afford reassignment surgery like probably 10 times. Easily. And shit like that.
Well, there was that big thing, wasn't there? Where she said that there's no such thing as an unattractive transgendered person. It's your fault for not putting in the effort.
Oh, wow.
Essentially what she said.
Oh.
I don't think everyone has millions of dollars just to look like Barbie.
She said that she looks so good, which, by the way, I'm sorry to say you really don't. Not because you're transgender, but because you don't look very attractive, sorry to say. I'm not attracted to you. She said that the reason she looks so good is because she spends so much time and money on her looks.
That's what it comes down to.
Because you can, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
and she was like, in fact, let me try and find the... She got... I'm surprised you hadn't heard about this. She got blasted for it.
And this is your hero?
I don't know what I should type into... I don't know what I should type into Google. Caitlyn Jenner...
Dumbass. I don't know.
Yeah, that might come up. Harmful. Let's type in that. Why?
I found it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Caitlyn Jenner says that if trans people look like a man in a dress, it makes people uncomfortable.
That's the one.
And the picture shows Caitlyn Jenner looking like a man in a dress. I'm sorry. I needed to
She's basically saying that if you don't look good as a trans
Oh my
woman,
god, she was runner-up for Times Person of the Year?
Yes.
There was a big kickoff about it. She basically said that if you don't look good as a transgender person, if you don't look attractive, it's for lack of effort. That's basically what she was getting at. It's your fault.
She doesn't realize that people are born with different looks and some people just sadly are, ugly because bad genes.
Yeah. Well,
she's saying it's down. She's
to be fair,
basically says
beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? So
well, yeah, but
even ugly is a word that can be.
Yeah, technically it's like perspective and shit, but sometimes
exactly.
There are bad genes out there.
Yeah, there are bad genes.
Like,
got hit in the face by a frying pan.
Like it's this assumption that transgendered women, at least, are responsible for how everyone else perceives them, looks wise. She's basically saying that it's your fault if you don't look good. It's down to your inability to put the effort in, is what she was saying. This is why so many. Yeah, like, she has millions of dollars. She can do this. Some people out there, generally assignment surgery isn't cheap.
Oh, no.
And there are a lot of people out there who are in terrible situations where they aren't comfortable in their own bodies. They're miserable because of it, because they live in a lie, essentially, in their eyes. And they don't have the money to get some of the best plastic surgeons on the planet.
I'm guessing a lot of transgender people don't really like... A lot of these SJW heroes tend to be selected by white women or white people who don't really have the problems, I would say.
Or as I like to call them,
sadly, it's true. It is a majority of white people.
And then when a transgendered person, like, no, this person is not somebody I look up to. Like, stop forcing her down my throat.
Yeah.
God, Geordie, us white people, hey, fucking
I know. We have nothing else better to do but try to save the world.
Yeah.
I can't think of a tragedy in human history that didn't have a white guy being a dickhead involved.
Yeah, we've done some terrible things, I'm not gonna lie. And now we're trying to make up for it for being annoying.
This is the thing. Like, over in Britain, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, I know, because it's a big thing. But I have a real problem with patriotism. And not necessarily being proud of your country, I don't have a problem with that necessarily. But do you know these militant patriotic people that are borderline crazy with their patriotism? That our country's the best. Our country's the best. And because I was luckily born on this patch of useless soil rather than another patch of useless soil means that I am somehow linked to it, personally. Which I'm proud of my country. I am very much. I give it a lot of shit, but I am, because I live here. It's my home. But sometimes we have a problem with hooliganism in terms of English people being dickheads. And this is the thing. Did you know that the English created the gas chamber, for example?
Wouldn't surprise me.
The English created the gas chamber. We created one of the most disgusting acts of torture on the planet. Yeah. What? And we're proud of that? In the Boer War, we fed kids bread with fish hooks in them. Rusty fish hooks. We put it in bread and fed it to children.
Say that again?
In the Boer War, the war in Africa, when we held Africans captive and what have you, when we gave them bread, not we, I don't want to identify with these fucknuts, when the British Army at that point fed them bread, they put rusty fish hooks inside the bread. Barbaric. Yeah. Honestly, patriotism sucks. Fucking hate it. Americans are especially guilty of that bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Asian people can be very bad as well.
Really? They can. And so could,
people in general are shit.
I guess
I hear the horror stories of my granddad saying how the Japanese tortured the Malaysians when they came over. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
That's the thing. But outside of Asia, they're not very patriotic. Like, for example, Japan just kind of let the Western world do what they want, right? Mm-hmm. And so do Korea, and so does China to a certain extent. But within Asia, there's a lot of animosity, especially between China and Japan, for example.
Oh yeah, they hate each other.
Can't stand each other. Yeah. That's why if you ever called a Chinese person Japanese, it's insanely offensive. It's like calling an Indian guy Pakistani. Yeah. It's taboo. Like, you don't say that shit. That's not okay. No. That's not cool. No.
People have died over that.
Fucking have.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Like, oh god.
So that's my week.
Oh, it's topical this week, guys. It's topical
That's my
this
week.
guys.
Transgender people and fish hooks. Enjoy.
You've had a busy week, mate. By the sounds of it.
Yeah, Jesus, Shar, what have you been doing?
Been
Sick
killing African
bastard.
kids. Yeah.
Well,
Honestly,
what about...
Caitlyn Jenner.
And I'm
can go
still
for
able to
football.
wank at the end of every day.
Ugh. So, what about?
I also
know
did,
we had on.
Yeah. I also did a Battleborn top 8 tips for newbies because holy shit, these people are pissing me off. Because
Why,
like
your
Overwatch
team's
is simple,
losing?
you know. That thing that's moving, yeah, shoot it. But in Battleborn, there's like, and also one thing is because it's designed pretty badly, the visual design, because everything's exploding and everything is different color. And you know what's stupid? Let's say you have the two same characters on both teams, right? And both teams have an AOE. You can't tell which AOE you're standing on.
Oh, so it's
Unless
not
you
like
look at
a
your
different
HP.
color. Yeah.
So yeah, that's really dumb. I also watched the Double Dragon movie again.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why must you torture yourself?
My girlfriend didn't watch it before, so I watched it with her.
And she probably
did you watch?
puked. She puked.
Yeah,
didn't
it-
she?
Watch.
Double Dragon movie.
I haven't watched it.
It's one of those. It's so bad, it's good
Oh
kind of
God,
movie.
it's so bad.
It's so bad. It's so bad. But it's pretty funny. I'm not sure if they were intentionally being funny, but I'm guessing they are because it's sort of like a comedy. And he has the guy that played shit, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Never mind.
The villain?
Yeah, the villain. What's his name? I can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember.
I also watched and wrote a review for X-Men. Did you guys watch X-Men
Saw
already?
it. No, I haven't seen
Planning
it.
to-
I've heard it's good though.
Is
I've heard
it?
it's good though.
I mean, it's okay.
I've heard it's one of the best in a while for X-Men.
What?
For X-Men?
I wouldn't say that.
What was the last
Come on,
one?
dude. The latest X-Men movies have been shit.
It's not as good as First Class, and actually,
First Class was wank.
Apocalypse is really not that good. It's really not that good.
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying that First Class was terrible.
I really liked it.
Well,
What did you not like about
I
it?
hated it. I just thought it was bad acting on the parts of the younger
If you hate the First Class,
versions
I'm
of-
guessing you hate the first trilogy.
I liked 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2 was pretty
and
okay.
2
The third one was
okay.
shit. Let's not talk about the third.
Yeah, well, yeah. I really liked number 2. Number 2 is my favourite X-Men. I like Days of Future Past.
Mm.
Days of Future, well, I liked
I'm not
it.
sure
I
how
didn't
much
think it
you'll
was
like
great.
this one, though. I don't think you will.
I'll give it a watch when it comes out on DVD, because I ain't fucking going to the cinema to watch that shit.
Don't.
So nowadays, with the way things are coming out, I only have to wait about a month before I can watch it.
Right.
Thingy's already got a copy out, you know, Batman vs Superman.
Oh.
There's already a DVD copy out.
Maybe they're just trying to get the home market to cover the cost or something.
I don't watch things illegally. Please don't arrest me.
You said
In the UK Parliament,
Yeah.
the UK Parliament have passed. The High Courts have instructed the UK Parliament to block all streaming sites.
What? YouTube? Netflix?
No, illegal streaming
Oh, like
sites.
the...
So
okay, yeah.
Putlocker and stuff like that. But, well, they've ordered Virgin Media. Sorry, not the British government. The High Courts and the British government have forced Virgin Media to block all of the stream, which is a big problem for me because that's where I watch all my TV shows. Shit. Fuck. Let's be honest. Jeez, I'm in big trouble if any of my streaming services go down.
You guys have to
What am I
torrent
going to do
it.
in my life? What am I going to... Oh, no. Oh, God, no, peasant. What am I going to do in my life? I have to wait a whole 10 minutes to start watching my show? What do I look like? Some kind of filthy peasant? Oh, no. They can't take this away from me. Oh, I hate it.
Anybody planning to watch the Angry Birds movie?
No. Why would I watch a movie on a game where I go take a shit and play it? Like, give me a break.
What about the Assassin's Creed movie?
I'm gonna watch
excited
that.
to see that.
I'm gonna watch that.
I might
Oh,
see it when it comes out.
You know what they said, right, about that movie?
What?
It's gonna glitch?
there'll be more modern scenes than in the game.
I'm okay with that. It translates to movie quite well, that era.
But I don't want to see. I want to see people jumping off rooftops and stabbing people. I don't want to see.
Not people on computers.
The problem was the problem was Desmond was such a shit character. So if the movie can make Desmond a likable character,
I'm not sure.
I think so. I assume so. If he can make Desmond a likable character, fair play to him. Because Desmond was shit in the games. Might as well not have been there. He was only there to access his memories, the useless bitch. I think it is anyway. Assassin's Creed movie. Let's have a look. No, that's the Assassin's Creed wiki. I don't want that. What do I like?
Can I say one more thing about Battleborn? So, like, you guys know I didn't like the way that it's a $60 game and yet I still need to unlock my characters, right? I don't like that. I think it's a dumb move. Especially in a game that I would say the main part is the PvP. I would say that. A lot of people will say, no, it's a game that has multiplayer and single player. But the game is not focusing on single player. Like, if it's an actual single player campaign, you get to, it'll be like, the system will be like Borderlands. You start a game, you start a story, you can save your game, people can drop in and out of the co-op and shit like that. But this is not. This is you choose missions to do because you want to grind for loot. I can't understand how people think it's a single player game. It's not really. So
I watched
a single player game. It's a single player game in the same way that Titanfall was. You can play against bots.
No.
And then
No,
but like but what I mean is it's not a single player, but it's disguising itself as a single player.
I feel that it is.
It's not.
It
doesn't seem like it.
You don't really play on the multiplayer maps. It has like actual maps for you or a team, but
I know, but is there any story?
There's a little bit.
I mean, if you count that as a story, then I guess, but I don't really see it as a story.
Well, it's not a single player.
It's not a single player.
So I'd say
it's just padded content, basically.
Yeah. Apparently, by the way, the Assassin's Creed movie isn't following Desmond and Altair.
Ew.
It's following a dude called Callum Lynch, is the future dude with the memories, and Aguilar de Nilha.
Oh yeah, Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, I believe it's a Spanish Inquisition time. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So Battleborn, I actually put it on Reddit and asked people like, how do you guys really feel about unlocking characters in a $60 game? And there was this guy that said, in a very trolly way, I'm not sure.
Of course.
He said something like, having to put, in a very sarcastic manner, of course, having to put effort into earning my free content makes me mad. Free? I paid for this shit.
Free?
How the fuck is that free? So you're telling me the $60 only got me 5 characters? Yes, because that would totally get Battleborn over
That
Overwatch.
would be so bad.
My mom won't let me use her credit card, matter of fact.
That's less than TF2.
Get the fuck over yourself. Stop perpetuating this entitlement to free content in video games. I paid for it.
It's not free.
I paid for it. What the fuck?
When I bought Mortal Kombat X, you got all the characters, like right at the get-go.
And be happy the company didn't actually paywall PvP content. You get it for free.
Wow, gamers are getting kind of dumber.
Can you please stop defending corporations? They have millions and millions of dollars put into lawyers to defend them. These lawyers get paid to defend them. Why do we defend? The Battleborn community is really dumb. The game is good though.
I don't know about me. It sounds like you're being a dickhead, to be fair.
What?
It sounds like you're the one in the wrong, to be fair, to be honest with you. I think it is free content, and that you should stop perpetuating this.
Nice try. You're not gonna troll him here.
Of course, I'm not retarded, so I won't actually say that.
Yeah.
twats.
Free
honestly.
content. $60 is free. Holy fuck.
I know, Jesus, what world do we live in?
Holy shit, you white people are so rich. $60 is free for you guys. Holy
I
fuck.
know, fucking hell, Jesus Christ.
I want to be
That's,
white now. Fucking hell.
That's
I'm gonna
impressive.
bleach my skin like Michael Jackson and shit. So yeah.
Good. Louis C.K. had a funny thing about that. He was like, I'm not saying white people are better. I'm saying that being white is clearly better. Who could argue?
Who said that
like, Louis C.K.
Yeah.
He was like, if I had the choice of it at the end of every year, I'd choose white again. Like, yeah, I'd take white again. Let's go.
I really want to watch
thoroughly
this new
enjoying
show.
this.
I really want to watch
He's got a new one out.
It's only it's online only actually.
Ooh, hello.
Horace and Pete. That's the name of the show. It's like
Is it stand up?
no. It's a
Oh, okay.
it's like a 10. What he says is it's a 10-act play, almost. It's a comedy in a bar. Very
What's it
well
called?
made. A lot of people love it. I'm gonna watch it.
What's it called?
Horace and Pete. You just look for Louis C.K. You should find it. So yeah,
It's not on his wiki.
that's weird. Should be. So yeah, let's get onto some going-ons in the industry, and then we can call it a wrap.
Alright.
Nothing much. Overwatch porn is being forced offline. How did you guys feel about that? Do you want your Overwatch porn?
Fuck, I want to watch porn.
I was on Discord the other day with my friends, and I didn't know this existed, and so they brought some up. So I went on Pornhub just to see
Rule
Oh,
34.
what was going on, and it's surprisingly well animated. I'm impressed with some of the porn that's out there. It's very
Overwatch
very well
is
crafted.
the #1 search term on Pornhub.
Do you know what's funny? So do you know after Blizzard changed the whole tracer pose thing?
Yeah.
There was an 890% increase of Overwatch porn searches on the internet.
Right.
It nearly fucking non-tupled, I think would be the term. That's insane. And they're not happy about it. They're removing models for people to use that they had previously put out there for artistic purposes. They're removing them so no one can create artistic fan constructions anymore because porn's ruined it for everyone. And then they're trying to actually take down all these videos.
Yeah.
If they get away with this, Blizzard are the first company ever to remove something from the internet successfully. But I'm afraid to say, Blizzard, it ain't gonna
It's
work.
too late. Once it's on, it's there. Sorry.
It's there. It's done.
Oh yeah.
It's funny as hell. I love the fact that Blizzard are getting so angry about it.
Yeah. So yeah, Overwatch porn 1, Blizzard 0, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we still have our Overwatch porn. What would we do without them? The next one. Okay, this two is actually quite. It kind of links to what we were talking about just now.
Interesting.
Right, SJW shit and stuff. So I'm not. I don't really have a stance on it yet. Didn't really have time to process it yet. But
Allow me.
so have you guys heard of the game Stellaris? Stellaris
Yes.
by Paradox. It's a 4X like strategy game in space, I believe.
Dana's been playing it.
Oh, did he like it? I heard there's a lot of problems. Some liked, some didn't like it.
I know he's been playing it. I haven't watched any of the videos yet.
Well, it has very positive reviews on Steam at least, so I guess it's good to most people. So modders have put in a mod called European Phenotype and Names Only, basically white humans, which made all humans in the game white with European names, and the game makers brought it down because it was racist.
I mean,
is
is it done in a malicious way? I mean, I
not really. It's just a mod. It's basically a mod changing the skin color of all the humans to white and changing their names all to European names. That's all it did. That's all it did.
Let's be honest. Would they bat an eye if they changed them all to black people? Do you think they would have taken it down?
Probably.
If they're all black people? I don't think so.
I have no idea.
I think at this point in 2016, they actually might have done.
Might have done what?
I might be wrong, but I think they might have done.
Might have what? Brought down a all black mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say they would do. I would say they would have done it as well.
I don't know. This is a problem because it's hard to imagine anyone doing this in a non-malicious way. I'm not saying they are.
Yeah.
I'm saying that why else would you do it? What reason could you have for creating an all-white cast for a certain game?
That's true.
Other than racist
it's kind of weird.
reasons?
Yeah.
Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I could be wrong. Maybe they just fetishistic.
Paradox said that the reason why they brought it down is because we have a few rules of conduct that have been in effect for the better part of a decade where racial slurs, among other things, are not allowed. We interpreted this particular mod as breaking those rules of conduct. However, it would appear that the comments surrounding the mod, rather than the mod itself, were the biggest problems, because in the comments of the mod were racial slurs.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so
they had a rule of conduct that basically it was enforced.
A mod like this is going to attract,
of course,
Nazis,
fuckwits.
Yeah.
The audience.
The real question is, did that mod ever really need to be made? No. Not really. No. It's just, I think this is another example.
Is it that bad to have this one game out of like 5 million to not have all white actors?
Yeah, go and play Call of Duty if you want.
Go play
just
every
all
other
white
game
guys.
ever made.
Yeah.
Play every other game ever made if you want your white characters.
Apart from Grey Goo, that was South African.
Oh, it's cool.
All of the aliens in it had South African accents.
Nice. There's actually a couple of games that are based on like mythologies of other countries and shit. That's really cool.
That's the problem. Is
like how like how The Witcher is actually Polish lore, right? Did you guys know that it's Polish lore because it's a Polish book and blah blah blah? So it's actually very. I would say it's very diverse in the sense that it's not like all the usual lore that you get like Greek, Roman, and crap like that. As well as in Poland, there is nary a black person. So that's why
that's true.
And the game, I believe it was an SJW writer for some SJW website or something like that, was saying the game was racist because it only had white people. No, it's Polish people with Polish lore. It's not white people.
Zero Punctuation brought that up in his review, actually.
Oh. He didn't like the fact that it's only fair-skinned or something?
No, he brought up the fact that it was a
right.
Polish game.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
I think that, again, I think the question has to be made. There isn't really a reason for someone to create this mod.
I mean, think it's... I respect the freedom for you to make any mod. It's just that the racial slurs in the comments, I guess, was what the breaking point was.
Yeah.
It seems to me like a mod that was created to generate heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to me like... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these guys just wanted an all-white cast for some reason. Yeah, maybe.
Because they were...
maybe they were trying to roleplay as a... I don't know.
Maybe they watched a Jackie Chan movie and just got dirty or something, then they made a all-white mod. I don't know.
Wait... Oh God!
What did I say?
I need this. No, you haven't. I need this. Right? This is hilarious. Speaking of racism, have you guys seen that Chinese advert going around?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Actually, not too long ago.
Oh God! Oh, it's beautiful.
Just for
anyone who
haven't watched it yet, go ahead.
Anyone who hasn't watched it, oh God! So it's a it's an advert for, I think it's either a dishwasher or a clothes washer.
Laundry detergent.
They put a black man into a dishwasher with this detergent. And the guy ends up coming out as an Asian guy.
Yep.
Now...
Black to white, basically. It's black, it's white.
I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to say. Are they trying to say that black men are dirty?
Oh yeah, that's what they're saying. That's pretty much what they're saying.
When I saw it, I was pissing myself, like legitimately. I was. It was hilarious.
To be honest, the black guy was kind of better looking, I feel.
Oh, we know it was definitely,
Yeah.
and the girl was slamming. I'm not gonna lie, fucking yeah. I'd be all in that, but you know I like my Asian girls, but but it was hilarious. I was laughing my tits off.
It's actually
great.
not original. Whoa, China ripped up something. So yeah, it's actually an Italian advert for laundry detergent. So what it was a lady, a wife, and then her husband is like this, you know, like just wearing underpants and like really skinny and really, really pale, really like just skin and bones. Went up to her, she shoved him in the washing machine, and out came out a really muscular, really shiny black guy. That was the original Italian advert for it.
That's less racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
mean, at least they're not saying that black
that's
men
actually
are
part
dirty.
2. That's actually part 2. The second part is her, again, skin and bones, pale white husband in underpants was reading a like one of those like porno glamour magazines of black women especially. So he wanted to try. He shoved her in, and then out came out the all muscular shiny black man again. It's really funny. It's really, really funny actually. It's really good.
That's quite cool. Yeah.
I forgot why
that
they're
Chinese-
saying it. Oh no, they're basically saying it's an upgrade. If you wash without stuff, it's an upgrade. You get an upgrade.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
you get an upgrade.
But even if Japan are saying, even if the Chinese advert was saying that, they're saying that an upgrade is
Oh no, the Chinese are
an
basically saying it's
ugly
so
Chinese
strong
guy.
that it can wash off the skin color of a dude. That's basically what they're saying.
Oh,
Holy
I'm not
fuck.
being. I want to be offended, but I was
so
funny.
funny.
Honestly, I couldn't stop. I was pissing myself. I was in Discord crying. It was so funny how ignorant it is.
And they
It's just
showed a lot of
blatant
from
ignorance.
old French paper adverts of all this like washing detergent, and it's always they're washing black kids, and the part they're washed off is like white. It's always that way, and it's a lot of French adverts that way.
Oh god, it's just so bad.
Yeah, China people.
Oh,
This is
but
China.
hilarious at the same time.
Come on, the Chinese are racist against each other, depending on what you speak. Because
Well, that's not. Well, Mandarin in China.
because in China there's like different like tribes and stuff, like the Hans and stuff.
different
like that.
dialects.
Different
right?
dialects and different tribes. Like literally, they look kind of different. Like I guess two white people, they look the same, but they kind of look different and they do sound different. So they're racist towards each other. So it's not.
Yeah,
really...
in some parts of China you wouldn't even be able to understand certain
Oh, yeah. No,
Mandarin,
no.
would you?
Nope.
That's why they have a big problem.
You wouldn't
travelling
think
in
that they're
China,
actually a part of China, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different. It's like a different language to them in certain parts of the country.
And somebody actually mentioned I was watching this YouTube video about so the YouTube channel focuses on basically movies and stuff, and I think it's called Nostalgia Critic or something like that.
Nostalgia Critic.
Is it a
Oh,
white
yeah.
guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
So he was talking about whitewashing. Did you watch that one?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, he made some good points,
I
and
saw
he actually made he said a good reason might be why Doctor Strange's mentor was changed from a Tibetan monk dude into a Tibetan monk person into like a Celtic woman is because China is like 18% of the Marvel market.
Yeah.
In the movies, and they really fucking
Tibet.
hate Tibet. So I guess
Yeah.
that would be a really good excuse actually.
Yeah.
They hate Tibet, really.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I heard them.
Oh yeah.
Did not know that.
China hates everyone, except for
Oh,
North
yeah.
Korea, I
Oh,
guess.
Yeah, North Korea. They're like best friends.
No, I think they're just tolerant of North Korea for some reason. Let them get on with it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Little North Korea.
So yeah,
Oh god, that advert was so funny, man. It was so funny.
one last one,
Oh.
and I'm dry. Former Valve employee alleges she was fired for being transgender. Plaintiff says Valve referred to her as it. She is seeking 3.1 million in damages.
No one would say it. Give me a break.
Actually, someone would.
I would say
There are a lot of people out there that are ignorant.
A lot of fucktwats out there.
But
of course, this is just
it won't be the first time that someone's tried to capitalise on a big company.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that does she identify as a woman?
Yes.
I'm not saying that this woman is lying. I'm saying it wouldn't be the first time that this has happened.
Oh yeah.
Let me just be clear.
Yeah.
Did Valve have a reason for firing? Have they said anything?
They didn't say. At least I didn't read.
They don't come out with a lot. I don't know whether you've noticed.
I think there's an article on Polygon about it, but I was only reading like the snippet of it.
Yeah, I don't know whether you've noticed, but Valve are really bad at releasing statements. They've never been good at that.
Well, if you don't want to look like assholes, they might want to release a statement of why
they prefer to keep things internal. They prefer to deal with things on a business end, which actually isn't the worst idea when it comes to things like this. It's actually quite smart to want to keep things internal, not let the word of mouth get around and let things get twisted.
Yeah, just pay her out.
Maybe this is true, and if it is, then it's a sad day because I really love Valve. So, if this is true, then you dickheads, essentially. But maybe she's lying. I don't want to make that assumption, though, because I'll be branded as a bigot, and I don't want that in my life. I don't need that. I don't know. Like, the problem is, she's got to be either very... This is the thing, though, right? When you think about it, she's got to either be very brave or very correct in what she's saying to do something like this, right? No one goes after a company like Valve for $3.1 million without a reason. Surely?
Yeah, because it will just bite them in the ass if they have nothing, no substance.
I mean, she'd never work again if it turns out she was lying.
Yeah, no one will hire someone like that if they... They do that for no reason.
Or maybe she's lying, and then when she loses, and then when people don't want to hire her, oh, you don't want to hire me because I'm transgender.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She could just do that. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's, like we say, we don't. Here on the playonultra podcast, we are unbiased. Mm-hmm. We don't like making assumptions, apart from I do all the time. But in this specific instance, I don't like to, because brave people. Yeah.
Also,
I've been very politically correct today. I've got to give myself a pat on the back. Fucking hell.
One last thing. Total War Warhammer, which by the way they should have called it Total Warhammer.
I've heard it's good.
500,000 in the first 3 days. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
I heard it's really good. Yeah.
I mean, because my friend's been describing it to me. It sounds fucking ace.
They actually
said it's like Total War with dragons and stuff.
They actually said they simplify quite a lot of things that make it way more, enjoyable.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's just like Total War with dragons and shit. Fucking yes. I'll take that. I love Total War anyway. Dragons, motherfucking yes. Give me some dragons.
Oh, and you might be interested in this. Ron Gilbert is asking Disney to sell him Monkey Island and Maniac. Maniac, I mentioned.
Oh, whoa.
But it is Disney we're talking about here, so...
The thing is, Disney won't ever use that product. They've said they won't. Yeah, so I can't see them not selling it.
I don't know why they want to keep him for.
No, they only got it because they bought out LucasArts.
Yeah, but,
so I
don't think this is the first time he's asking them for it. Or asking the person who's owning it, like LucasArts or whatever. I don't think it's the first time.
Maybe this is the first time he's got something planned.
Maybe.
Oh, please, yes. Please let that happen. Oh. Maniac Mansion as well, did you say?
Yeah. Maniac Mansion and Monkey Island.
So that means there could be a Day of the Tentacle sequel coming. Oh, God, that's great. That's great news.
Holy shit. Oh. The Angry Birds film has earned $150 million worldwide.
Jesus.
That's a lot.
Was that in microtransactions?
But,
I've heard Zootopia's good, by the way.
They actually used $400 million to market it.
Ah, okay.
Of course.
Oh, so they've made $650 million. Do you mean they made a profit of 150?
I know. I think it's revenue. There's revenue so far.
Okay.
Which is more than I thought it would get, actually. I guess kids like...
I mean, apparently Zootopia is really good, by the way.
Yeah.
I've heard it's really, really good. I haven't seen it yet.
Jonathan likes it a lot.
Have you?
Yeah.
He says it's really good.
All of my friends have liked it. I haven't heard a bad thing about it. Oh, God, Bron Gilbert. Oh, I'm so happy. Please, Disney, do something good. For once in your goddamn life. I'm joking. I love you, Disney. But, come on. I need another Monkey Island in my life, and not one made by shitty Telltale. Again, love you guys, but you can't make Monkey Island games. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, nothing interesting else. So yeah, I'm done. If you guys don't have anything else to talk about, we can wrap this up. What?
I'm trying to think. I don't. No.
All right.
I haven't heard anything else.
All right. So yeah, let's wrap this up. So where can people find you guys on the internet?
Twitch.tv/Coddy12. I will be streaming now. Overwatch is out, so come watch me, you fuckwits. Come join me while I play Genji and Hanzo and all the hard characters, because I'm not a noob.
Yeah, like me.
Elite.
Bashed it all the way.
Oh, God. Elitist bitch over here. Fucking. It's going to be a real problem playing with you guys, by the way. I'm going to have to re-roll on an American server and start from level 1. Fucking hell.
Wait, what?
Kill me now. Yeah.
Oh.
Does the profile not stay over on your thing? Oh, okay.
Because I used to play StarCraft on American servers, and I used to play... What else did I play on American servers? There was another game that I played on American server. Hearthstone. I played Hearthstone on American server. And Hearthstone was the worst one. I started out with no cards. I was like, fuck this shit.
Oh, yeah.
No way. I was like, I'm going back onto European servers, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah. Anyway, yes, Coddy12. Bitches.
You can find me on YouTube, 8-Bit Jordy, with the stupid letters and numbers.
Yep.
That's where most of my content
all the
is.
vowels are letters.
There you go.
All the vowels are letters. Numbers, you mean?
Yes.
Or numbers, you mean.
Oh, shit. I messed it up. Of course the vowels are letters. All the vowels are numbers. Thank you. Jesus Christ. For a minute there, I was like, is Shar stupid? Yeah. Yes, the vowels, Shar. So not the consonants.
What was I gonna say? Oh, Nintendo is gonna be making movies because they saw the success Super Mario Brothers had, and they I have no idea what plans they have, but they are really looking into expanding their IP into movies and theme parks and shit. That's gonna be cool.
Oh, I couldn't think of anything worse than that, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't mind Zelda. No more Mario, please.
Zelda be cool.
No more
Zelda
Mario,
be
please.
cool.
I wouldn't mind Kirby animated movie. That would be cool.
Yeah, Kirby be cool. I like Kirby.
So yeah, I am Pupunoob, Pupunoob. I write really offending satire articles on playonultra.com, as well as make videos on YouTube and be very racist on Twitter. So come talk to me there, I guess. So yeah, thank you very much for listening to the Play on Ultra podcast. This has been episode 51, and we will see you next week. Bye bye.
See you later.